got my pop. Let me try to caffeinate. I had the whole bed to myself last night.
First time?
Yeah, I threw a futon mattress on the ground. All the dogs laid on that. And my wife stayed with a sick kid. Yeah, I don't do pukers. Oh, it's recording. Great.
Okay. So raise your hand if you ever looked at your schedule and then seen a teacher and you're just like, oh my goodness, I have him again. I thought I got rid of.
Why isn't it her? That's sexist.
Or her.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, these are some things that teachers could do to make it to where students do not despise being in their class. And this isn't biased opinions from just us. We did ask other students to make sure that these
Oh,
are
look
all
at you
things.
validating what
Yeah,
we're
we
ripping
just
about
wanted
to take place.
to
Okay.
just not be biased about what certain teachers would do. But yeah.
Like the sticking card method, like don't purposely call in a student because you know they don't know the answer. Like sometimes people are paying attention but they just didn't get it. And then, yeah, just to embarrass them, don't do that. And then say the student's name after asking the question, say it before so they can hear the question.
We had a sticky card method I used about 20 years ago. And I had somebody like Mason in class, kind of same personality. So there's 30 sticks. I put Mason's name on every stick. And I had a kid randomly draw. And after about 5 or 6, he's looking at me going, how? How? And I kept a perfectly straight face. So 3 more come by. He comes charging up there. He flips him over. He goes, you son of a... We had a good time with that one.
Be part of extracurricular activities so you can see the student's life outside of school and get to know them a little bit better. Like be a coach or like just be part of like clubs or like theater just so you can see their personality more. And then don't give hours of homework because people have other classes that they might have homework for or like sports and jobs and other activities outside of school that they have to do. And then be equal. Don't favor students over one another and give everybody a fair learning opportunity.
Is that pretty frequent throughout, I guess I'm asking, throughout your careers here? Do you see that, a lot of that? Is it that obvious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So another thing you should do is give sarcastic remarks. Now I don't mean don't have like sarcastic humor, that's perfectly fine. But when your teacher's like, oh, you guys are talking, I'll wait. You have plenty of time to do this at home. That's just frustrating and kind of stupid and people are like, oh, this again. For like 5th time this week. So it's not the best idea to do that.
So is it okay, and I'm asking this seriously, this is only from my point of view. Let's pretend you got somebody like, common name Silas. And he's playing on his phone while I'm talking, getting you guys ready. And then
Yeah.
I say, okay, you got time to work. If you got questions, come see me. In about 3 or 4 minutes, Silas walks up. And he didn't listen to anything I said and asked me a question that should have been cleared. And I pick up my phone, and I'm playing Clash of Clans. And I'm talking, and I'm not listening. Now, it's individualized on him. The rest of the class isn't punished. But is that acceptable to try to teach him a lesson? I'm asking, seriously, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Silas, you didn't even hesitate.
Well, because it's like, it's not respectful for me to do that.
Okay. Is anybody? But I'm looking at that. I mean, because it's one of those things where it's pushing the envelope, I think. But it's. I've always said up here, you come to be taught, you come to learn. Learning's a two-way street. We got to both be involved. If I treat you the way you treat me, maybe you'll see it. Maybe you'll
Yeah.
feel it. That's okay.
Yeah, I feel like it should be pointed out if somebody's doing something like that, but not necessarily in front of the whole class. Like when you're on your phone just checking something and your teacher walks up and is like, give me your phone in front of the whole class.
Yes, which I understand if there's a break.
Makes them
So what if I walked over to Silas while he's doing that? And I go, hey, do me a favor, call your mom. What? No, dial your mom real quick. I want to talk to your mom. Now he dials the phone, and Nicole answers. Hey, Nicole, it's Jake. How you doing, man? I miss having you in speech class because your kid, he don't pay attention. I love him, but can I have permission to beat this child? And she goes, well, absolutely. We put it on voice, video, so I can watch. Appropriate, because that's something I would do to him. I had his mom in class. Appropriate, yes or no? Okay.
I mean, I don't know how the school board would take that, but I mean, as long
Well,
as
some
you're
of my
involved.
former students, so they might understand. I'm old.
I feel like it also just depends on the
Okay,
teacher.
so another thing is you shouldn't take out your frustration from one student out on the whole class.
Yeah, but if you take it on one student, that's a bias. Why not make the
Okay.
whole class suffer?
When I say that, I mean like that student is acting up. So don't get like triggered at everybody when that student's the one that's doing that. So
Yeah, but if I
let's-
pick on or Mason. Well, he only hates guys, you know. So I gotta pick on Yunker too. So I'm not a sexist.
Okay, that's not exactly how sexism works, but.
I love you. Oh my God, you're right. Just go. I'll shut up.
Okay.
That was good.
So, what I mean by that is don't, like, if, let's say, you were talking about Silas earlier, let's say he is on his phone, don't go on a 15-minute rant wasting everybody's time talking about why we shouldn't be on our cell phones. but
Teacher is
you
seen
want
as
students to
unstable. You could flip out on a student anytime I just read that.
Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to talk about is that you should relate to them and show that you care about them and more than them just learning. So, an example I'd give of a teacher not relating or caring is, let's say you just took SATs in the morning and they're going to make you take a test that afternoon. Like,
Should
or
be illegal.
PSAT, I should say, because you're testing for most of the day and I don't think most teachers are that cruel. Or planning a big test on homecoming week. That's just like, oh, well, here, have this. I know you're busy with all this other stuff, or you're in the wrong mindset to do stuff, but I don't care because we're doing this. And that's understandable when your time is cut short in a class, like it's near the end of the trimester. But otherwise, I think that people should be, or teachers should be careful with that.
Just
And
reinforced. You guys are watching actions more than you are words listening.
Yeah. And another thing you can do along with this is just checking in with students, being like, hey, how was your day? I know some teachers that I've had that are generally like my favorite teachers, ask, hey, how was you guys this weekend? And then we'll have a quick conversation about it, and it just kind of lightens the mood because it's like a Monday, everybody doesn't want to be there, and so on. So it kind of got, that kind of stuff really goes to show that your teachers care and it forms a good bond.
Cool.
More one-on-one talks. If you see a student struggling in or out of class, or even just looking through the grades and you see they have all good grades but your class, you should probably talk to them and see what's going on. And you should do that instead of waiting for the student to come to you, because more likely they just don't want to ask for help because pride gets in the way and they think that they can do it on their own, but they just get worse and worse. And it could just take a lot out of them, and then they'll ask other students, but they don't know, and they just won't want to talk. But it shouldn't also be about struggling. Like Heather said, you should also talk to them, try to get to know them more. See if you notice they like drawing in class, try and get them to take art club. If you see that they're really good in sciences, try and convince them to do science. Something to get them more involved and more out of their comfort zone, especially if they like being alone.
Sure.
Or are by themselves a whole bunch of times. Another one, make class more interesting and fun. Okay, raise your hand if you like just writing notes all class. Exactly. No one.
Balloon.
Don't raise your hand. Like, no one likes just writing notes, because 10 to 1, you're not going to remember them. You're just going to write them down, hurry up and get it over with, and then when it comes to the test, you're just going to be like, I don't know what this is, and try and cram it all in the night before. You should do more experiences, and even just like, when you're teaching the lesson, get them involved, make them stand up and help teach, help be characters and things. It would be a lot more interesting, and they would get to know it more, and they would like coming to your class. And the last one, show that you love the topic. If you come in all moody and don't want to teach it, why should we care to learn it?
Would you imagine me walking in and I gotta teach math? That'd be my hell. I'd retire. There's no way.
Yeah. And no one would want to learn or pay attention to you. Like, if you don't like the subject you're teaching, why are you teaching it? It's not going to make the students want to learn it anymore.
But I'll throw this little twist in there. Sawyer might be able to. What if you have an administrator who hates you and assigns you to teach something they know you hate, so you will fail at it and they can get rid of you? Being a son of teachers, he knows that kind of these things happen. So like, you stick me in a math class, what that tells me, you want me out of here. Let me make your job really easy. Here's my resignation. So that's what I'm saying. I teach 3 classes I absolutely love and adore. This is my all-time favorite. I'd teach speech 24 hours a day if I could. But you're right. But sometimes it's not the teacher's fault. And the other thing is, let's do this. What if I got to teach English to 6th graders? Can you imagine a 6th grader walking in with me? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I just have no talent. I love teaching upperclassmen. It's just I think I relate better, but it's kind of look at both sides of that issue. Why is the teacher angry every single day? You know, so get stuck here kind of things at the right age group. So that's a good observation. I gotta be honest with you. That's impressive. You guys see that.
And thank you for listening.
Cool. Well done. The bar